Hey everyone, Garrett here. Welcome back to today's episode. Thanks so much for joining me. We've got a lot of stuff to go over, so we're going to get right into it and see if anybody has any fits they want to show off. Terry, you want to show off a fit real quick?
Yeah, this is going to be like a little bit of a half fit, half challenge. By the way.
Come to the fit.
Oh, yeah. I just want to put it over here. This is this old, short sleeve easy shirt I found in the back there. Probably an old sample. If anyone can guess what this is called, they win a special brownie point for us. One special bonus point. So this is more of like a guess the shirt, and it's feeling very summery because it is actually, we had a very, very wet weekend over here, but now we're kind of drying out, and I felt it matched the cool mushroom socks. So I'm kind of feeling a little bright here. Remember, mushrooms are cool. Mushrooms are very cool. Guess the shirt, and I will give you a point.
Gold star.
Yeah. You got one official Terry Gold Star to be redeemed at a later date. There we go. That's right. That's it for me. That's it for me.
Maxim, do you need to do a fit check? No? Yes?
Really quick. I'm wearing my Naked and Famous Converse.
Oh, yeah.
And I happened to put socks this morning. Almost the same color, so I'm pretty proud of my
You're very blue today.
Fit. And I got a Selvedge slim shirt in... I'm not sure which model.
That's from
it's
the
old.
archives.
Yeah, it's really old and it's really long also. And I got the Dry Indigo slab in short, in slim guy.
Yeah, vintage Max.
And made in Japan.
Cool. So I want to thank you guys for putting in your music recommendations in the comments. We've been loving that. Jovan's been adding them to the playlist. So if you have a song that you've been listening to, please put it down in the comments. I'm going to set a new rule or a request. Please just put like one song per comment or one song per episode that we do. Because if you put in like a whole bunch of songs, it's just a little bit too much. We can't add full albums either. So please keep it to just one song by one artist. And Jovan's going to add it to the playlist. Speaking of which, I wanted to show you what I've been listening to. And it's a new album. It's actually not fully out yet. Ask That God by Empire of the Sun. And I particularly like the song Music on the Radio. So I'm looking forward to this album. It's not all out, but they do have a couple singles. So that's what I've been listening to, Empire of the Sun. Terry, what have you been listening to?
Yeah, so it's been last week was very much kind of like a classic rock week. I guess it is classic rock now because I'm getting older there. I was inspired. Yeah, I got inspired there. I just heard Even Flow by Pearl Jam on the radio or something like that. And I was like, you know what? That kind of got me in the mood. So for the rest of the week, I was listening to a lot of that kind of the classic rock there. So we had Creed, we had Soundgarden, we had Even Flow by Pearl Jam, a lot of that type of stuff. We had a lot of fun. I had fun. The summer of drum and bass is over. Welcome, classic rock.
Do you have any particular song?
I'm just going to put Even Flow by Pearl Jam. That's going to be it.
Solid choice. So before we get into our sale news, Terry, is there any warehouse updates you want to give us?
The warehouse update is that there is a sale going on here. So we've actually prepped ourselves. We've readied our minds, bodies, and more importantly, we've readied our warehouse shelves full of denim delicious action over here. So we have blues, blacks, whites, and some greens over there. Everything ready for you. All colors, all shapes, all sizes. When you see this video, it's time to go attack the sales section. They're not. This is like the first sale in a while, so I'm imagining there's a lot of little hungry fans out there ready to get their little digits and fingers and kind of grab on there and just.
So like Terry said, if you're watching this on the day it came out, the sale is already live, so you can head over to the website right now and start taking a look. I would always recommend people, if you are gonna pick something up, do it sooner than later. Just because stock is limited as it sells down, there's going to be less sizes left. So, a lot of times if something's on sale, we might only have one unit left, and you don't want to wait and then have that be sold out, and then you'll never be able to get it.
Hey everybody, Bezat here, and I wanted to give you guys a little breakdown on all the deals that are going to be happening for our Naked and Famous Denim NYC and Tate and Yoko Can America Day sale, which starts right now and goes all the way until July the 7th. And the first thing that you guys should note, and I think the biggest part, is the entire Naked and Famous Denim Spring-Summer 2024 collection, excluding the MIJ, is on sale right now for 15% off And this will be only for the duration of the sale. So on now until July the 7th. The other thing that is 15% off only for the duration of the sale are all the third-party brands on Tate and Yoko. So be sure to check those out. And then everything that is currently on markdown that is 20% off, 40% off are now 30% off and 50% off. Plus, we've added a bunch of new stuff to the sales section as well. And we've also like made deeper discounts to already marked down items. So be sure to check out the sales section because there's a lot of goodies in there that are, they're even better deals than before. So enjoy the sale. I hope you find something that you like, and back to the video.
Okay, so we all picked a few items. We're actually sparse on people right now.
Yeah.
Justin's in the store, Vincent's on a holiday, so it's a small core crew, as well as a special guest standing off camera. So make sure you stick around for the special guest.
Special bonus edition, never before seen on camera in a while.
In a while.
Very rarely seen. Like the rarest of Pepes and Pokemons kind of just standing off frame there. But don't worry, it'll be worth it.
So I picked a few items that are going to be on sale, and I think they're really cool. So I'm just going to start off with the pair of undyed Frankenstein. These are going to be on sale for the sale, and I've been really loving mine. As you can see, they've been getting some wear. They're a little bit dirty on the back, a little bit of splashes of dirt, and I think this is a great, not only summer jean, but I think it actually works into the fall. You know, people always say, "Oh, don't wear white after Labor Day." I think that's a bunch of hooey, because I think it looks great if you wear this with like a nice, like, kind of a military green jacket or a canvas top, something like that. This ecru color looks really nice in the fall as well. So I think this is a more versatile jean than people think. And if you don't have a pair of ecru denim or white jeans in your closet and you are a denim head, it is definitely time to pick one up, because the reverse fade is real, people. You can get that ketchup stain on there, the dirt, the bike grease from the chain, the exhaust dust from your motorcycle when you accidentally touch it and burn your leg, that we've all done. So yeah, definitely a cool item. Let me speed up a little bit here. We've got Erostica, as we mentioned. Some of the third-party brands are going to be on sale. So these are some of the relatively new Erostica shirts. I love this one because it's got this cool old car with the blower coming out of the hood, and it's got a rocket on the back. And I think it says something like skirt or something like that in the background. I'm not going to take it out because I don't want to mess up the packaging. It's nicely sealed there. And then we have this other one, which is pretty interesting. Kind of reminds me of Austin Powers, if you know what I mean. And we actually have the artwork of this in the store. So this artwork, I think, has been around for a long time, because we have a print of this in the shop. And now they've re-released it on these t-shirts. So we got a whole bunch of these in like all the sizes for Erostica. So you can go pick one of those guys up. And then I got my third pick here. Epperson Mountaineering. I just think these are a super cool bag. I stuffed this one full of plastic bags so you'd see how it looks when it's full. Let me just try it on right here. But they're extra lightweight. Once you take stuff out of them, they fold down into almost nothing other than the straps. I think they look really nice. I particularly like this one with the orange, with the brown. Very stylish, very cool. And you know, it's summertime. You're going to be going camping soon. You're going to be going on some adventures, some day hikes, some day trips. And yeah, I think the Epperson bags are just a really unique, cool thing. Cool zip on the top there. Little pouches for your water bottles and doodads. I know Terry's a big backpack guy.
I am a big backpack guy. I like this one a lot because it really does fold down very small. So if you had to in a pinch, you could stuff this in your back pocket. Kind of like, so some of the Epperson bags, they really do kind of like, when it says packable, they really are packable. And you can pack it up. So maybe you're going off to the grocery store or something. You don't know. Maybe you will be buying like a dozen eggs, you know, like a gallon of milk or whatever. You're prepared. You're prepared.
Exactly.
Whether it be like, you know, deep in the bush or off to the grocery store, you'll be safe with the Epperson bag there. I like that. I like the versatility.
So definitely, Epperson bag is a cool choice. All right, who wants to go next with their picks? Maxim's up.
I chose two items, a favorite of mine. in the jeans department. So I got the Sea Island cotton selvage. So it says 14 ounce. I'm not sure it's really 14. It seems really thin to me, but I think it's just it's really tightly woven. So really smooth fabric. It looks high quality, so I like this one. And I got the semi ink. I think I showed up in the previous video, but I like this one too. I like the black. I like the indigo, and I got best of both world there, and you get like a 3-tone contrast when it start to fade. 13 ounce. I also got straw. I got a money clip here from Yucatan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yucatan money clip. I only got the $20 here, but
Thanks for the tip, man.
that's it.
And what are you wearing?
Oh, that's a Craftsman throat coat.
Zip Chorco.
Zip throat coat.
Yeah. So this was released from the previous season, and we're really excited about these new Zip Chorcos. We have another preview coming up, but this one is going to be on sale. Get a little close up here. We got the triple stitching up here on the shoulders. It's a lightweight 2x1 fabric, so it's super comfy. And then I think once you throw this in the wash once or twice, it is just going to be like really soft, really lightweight, really great kind of
Feel it.
summer. I'm thinking like around the campfire kind of jacket. This is like the perfect thing for that. All right, who's next?
I'm next. It's me, Terry. All right, so I got a couple picks over here. I'm going to start off with something that you guys know before. It's my favorite. This one's for all my slub buds out there. You guys know who you are, Team Slub Bud over here. This is the King of Slub 2. I own one. I got one. I have it. I wore it. If you look at the past videos, you definitely see me wearing this. You saw how I sized it. This is a super duper heavy big boy King Kong Ultra Godzilla crazy pair of jeans there. This is not for everyone, but those who have it do love it. It is the slubbiest jean out there. It is super mega heavyweight. It's 23 ounce, but also it's unsanitized. That means when you wash, it's going to get even denser. It's really just going to shrink right up there to like an almost impenetrable pair of like leg armor. So this guy is going on sale. We still have a pretty decent selection of size over here. I don't imagine we're going to be having too much left over by fall. So now it's going to be a chance to kind of grab these King of Slub 2s. We do not do this every year. It's a pretty special release there. I have them. They fade great. They are unsanitized. So remember, size up, 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 up. Read the size chart. These ones are winners. I got one myself. I love them. Yes, and they are going sale. They're 20% going on to 30% off. So great savings. Great savings.
Don't sleep on these, because I will tell you, the first time we released the King of Slub, years afterwards, I'm not even joking, years, I was getting emails and phone calls, people asking me, oh, when are they going to be restocked? When are you getting more? Da, 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 da. So please don't be that guy. Get them now while they're still in stock, and don't wait until they're not. And then who knows if they'll ever be back again.
Yeah,
Anyways.
who knows? They're very difficult to make, so we might do another video of that later, but actually every single sewing operation on these super heavyweight jeans is an absolute trial. Just like wrangling like the thick material on top of a machine. The machines don't like it, the operators struggle, so it's actually technically extremely difficult to make this. So we'd love to show that one day. Maybe you can see us kind of like hitting them with hammers. You literally have to hit these jeans with a hammer if you want to hem them. It won't fit in the machine. You gotta kind of just go at it. It's that thick. And a little trivia, I actually kept an Allen key in my pocket for the first couple of times when I had these jeans just to button the fly up, because it's kind of, that's kind of the heavyweight life there, the dense, especially after you wash it, it's very dense. So second choice, I want to choose a release from this spring summer. This guy here, this is Spring Garden Selvedge, a little bit of a slept on pair of jeans over here. So he's different for a couple of reasons. This is, of course, it's a tonal stitching here. So we don't have a lot of tonal stitching. This is a lot more quiet on the outside, kind of a little bit of a stealthy over there. If you look really closely, you can just about maybe, I think it's really hard to tell. But there's a little secret lying inside here. And of course, this is Spring Garden inspired by Monet here, I believe. This Monet? Yeah. We're just going to call him Monet. You can definitely see his impressionist art style working through there in this garden over here. And the surprise is on the weft over here. So we're going to let Vinny really just kind of zoom in on this over here. It does have a colored weft there. So it's a beautiful, fantastic weft. And this is inspired, of course, by that very same artwork. I'm going to try and put them together there so you can kind of just get that patch over there together. Just feel like this way actually. Just feel inspired by the spring garden. So we actually still have a bunch of these. This is now going on sale. So if it was like a little bit too much before, well now it's 15%. It's a little less. It's now just under $200 at $197 for the sale. This is going to be a fun one. We have a couple more of these seasonal ones. We have a lot of these ones. It is different. It is tonal. It's a fries. You can be kind of like maybe business on the outside, but then, maybe after hours, time for a little Sanka set, kind of relax and after work, then you can lift up your hem, show it off, have a drink, show off the inside of your trousers to someone. That'll be a great little trick there. A tip from me to you.
All right. So Justin's currently unavailable right now.
He's at work.
He's working hard. And so I'm going to show off his pick, and he picked the All Black Comfort Stretch. And yeah, these are a great pick, especially because, they're 14 ounce, so they still feel substantial. They look like a regular jean from the outside, but on the inside, ready for this? Whoa. Whoa.
You could stretch it
Look
out
at
like
that
a road map.
stretch. These are ultra stretchy, ultra comfy. They got kind of a cool, suede nubuck patch on the back. But these are the All Black Comfort Stretch. So what were we saying before this? We said people who like to drive a lot, people who like to fly or drive a lot, or people who just don't like jeans are gonna like these jeans. So if you have a family member, a friend, someone who's like, hey, your raw denim jeans are cool, I like it, but you know what? It's just not comfortable enough for me. I prefer to wear sweatpants and Crocs. Get them a pair of the All Black Comfort because they're going to be just as comfortable and or more comfortable in these guys. And they look great as well. We have the blue version, but the black ones are going to be on sale. So definitely pick that up as well. And then, so details of the sale. We already talked about the markdowns. The sale is going to be ending July 7th. That's a Sunday. So it's going to be running for a long time. But like I said at the beginning, don't wait. Please head over to the website as soon as possible. And if you're going to buy something, do it soon because, like I said, there's not going to be any restocks. There's no returns. So keep in mind that sale items are final sale. So there's going to be no returns, no restocks. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's it. And yeah, I don't want you to miss out on any of these really cool items.
Yes, and another note, speaking of the sale there, I gotta put a little warning there, just for the hemming. If you're planning on buying something this sale and having them hemmed by us, just be warned, it's going to add a little bit of delay there. So of course, it happens every sale season. We've only got one small little person working super hard in the hemming department, but that does mean things get a little backed up there. So if you want your jeans right away from the sale, my advice is hold off on the hemming from us. Maybe rock the long cuff for a while, get them hemmed locally, try something different. But if you want your jeans right away after the sale and you need them for like a trip off to Europe or something, can't promise a short turnaround on the hems during the sale time just because, hey, everyone's buying, everyone wants hems, there's a big line. So
Yeah.
just how it is.
And if you do need a hem, order sooner than later, like I said, because it goes in order of first come, first serve.
Yeah,
So
first in, first out.
if you're the guy who orders on July 7th with hemming, it may take a little bit longer, where the guy who orders right this second, if the video just dropped, you're going to get them a lot faster. So again, hemming may be a little bit delayed, and we thank you so much for your patience. We are a small team,
Very small.
as you guys know, and we're working hard to get out thousands of pairs of jeans and thousands of orders to the great viewers like you. So I want to thank you so much. And next we're going to go into our next segment. Let me come around here. I want to sit on the table.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of like, I feel like a teacher.
Mr.
You know, like
Roger.
the cool teacher.
Oh, wow, Mr. Garrett.
Trivia. I used to be a school teacher, believe it or
Hong
not.
Kong.
Above the table or under the table?
Above legit.
Oh, man.
Damn, you
I was
legit.
He was a legit teacher.
That was
I even
legit.
taught at high school.
I was going to say that's not a honor I already had. Any teaching that I allegedly done is just that. It's allegedly.
I was 100% legit. Anyways, we're going to get into a little bit discussion, and feel free, anyone who else wants to chime in about FAQs. So we get a lot of emails. Vinny, he's been on the emails lately. I do the emails. Vincent does the emails. We all take turns answering and reading the emails. And a lot of the times we get the same email over and over and over. And so I thought, why not just do a little bit of a FAQ section. So one of the emails we've been getting a lot recently is shrinkage. How much are these jeans going to shrink? Do I need to size up? Do I need to size down? What can I expect in terms of shrinkage? And it is a good question because the truth is it varies. And there's also a lot of misinformation or, information that is partial on the internet. So I'm going to tell you guys about basically the 4 different types of jeans and the different shrinkage you can expect from all of them. So first we're going to start with the most common jean that you're going to encounter from us or most common fabric, which is going to be fabric that has been sand frized. So I'd say 95% or higher of all the jeans coming from Naked and Famous Denim or on the website are going to be sand frized. And what that means is the fabric is going to come off of the loom. It goes onto a roll. It gets transported to a new facility and they run it through a machine that has the sand frization process. And what that does is it goes through some rollers. It gets exposed to moisture, to water, to some flames, to heat. It stretches, it pulls, it anti-skews. It basically is going to pre-shrink that fabric. Then it gets put onto another roll and sent for cutting and sewing. So by the time you get that fabric, it is pre-shrunk. So the thing is, even though it has been treated for shrinkage, it will still shrink a little bit. So if you follow our care recommendations, which is to cold wash and hang to dry, you still can expect a little bit of shrinkage. I would say it'd be probably somewhere to 1, maybe 2, 3% shrinkage. It's going to be so little that you probably won't notice. And it's going to shrink a little bit more in terms of the length. So you'll see the inseam come up a little bit more than the width. And I generally don't worry about this at all because as you wear them, they're going to stretch back out. So again, you wouldn't really notice. If you do hot wash and hot dry your jeans, then you may get a little bit more shrinkage, probably closer to about 5% for sand frized jeans. And in that case, you may want to start to consider that in terms of your sizing. If you're in between sizes, I personally like to go for the larger size. Next up, we have our Tempe treated jeans or once washed jeans. So a good example of the Tempe treated would be the MIJs. And in terms of the once washed jeans, we had the Frontier, we got the Blue Wave coming up. It will say in the description, but basically the once washed jeans and the Tempe treated jeans, what happens is the fabric comes off of the loom after it's woven, and then it gets sent to be cut and sewn. And after that, after it's completed, the garments have been made, then it gets a wash. So either for Tempe treating, it's kind of a light wash or a heavier duty wash to get all of that shrinkage out. And for these ones, you'll notice on the seams, there'll be a little bit more of a puckering effect. And there'll also be a little bit of marbling on the fabric where you can see that it has been washed. So for these ones, again, I treat it similar to sand frized jeans where you're gonna have some shrinkage a little bit. If you cold wash and hang to dry, again, it's gonna be a negligible amount. And then if you hot wash and hot dry, then you may have closer to 5%. The last jean, the second last one is gonna be the fabric washed. So the way this works is the fabric comes off the loom, fabric gets washed, then the then the fabric is cut and sewn. And so you essentially have the same effect as an unsand frized jean, but without the puckering that you're gonna see along the seams. So you still get all that hairiness on the fabric, the plumpness. So again, it's gonna be about the same shrinkage, around 5% if you hot wash it, and maybe 1 to 2 or 3% if you just cold wash, hang to dry. Finally, the fourth category, and this is expert level jeans, or at least I'd say for more experienced people, is unsand frized jeans like the King of Slub that we just had. So unsand frized means that it is loom state. And that means it comes off of the loom, it goes onto a roll, it gets sent to us, we cut it, we sew it, and then it gets shipped directly to you. So it never touches the water, it never gets processed. And because of that, it's gonna shrink. Typically, it's gonna be around 8 to 10%, but it depends. So the way we do our size charts is we take one pair and we hot wash it and hot dry it at home, and then remeasure it to make the second size chart. So we're gonna have one size chart on the top, which is the pre-soak measurements, and one size chart at the bottom with the post-soak measurements. If you plan to never wash or never soak your jeans, you can use that top size chart. But I highly, highly recommend, please do soak your jeans or wash them before you wear them. Use that bottom size chart and you're gonna get better sizing. Again, if you want your jeans to last a long time and you want them to, be able to wash them in case you have an accident, someone spills on you, we all have cats and dogs and things, and life happens. So I will say that please soak or wash your unsanitized jeans. Use that bottom size chart, and you shouldn't really have any problems with shrinkage then. So Terry, Maxim, any other shrinkage?
Yeah, I got a little anecdote from
Shrinkage
last
lore.
week. I was wearing my a little small lightweight dungaree from the archive that I got. I had a weird guy 32, and it's just I washed them, let them in the sun outside, and they were kind of tight to begin with, and now they're just a bit too small. So even if it's sun-forized, it's still gonna shrink a little bit. So it's nice to leave some room somewhere. Yeah, be careful.
Yes, they will shrink a little bit. And another personal anecdote, this pair that I'm wearing right now, I bought these, I'd say they fit perfect when I first bought them. I remember me and Tammy were in her office and we were deciding between 28 and 29. And we went with the 28s because we thought they looked better and they were a little bit on the, I wouldn't say snug, but they fit just perfect. And of course, as you wear them, they stretch out, and then you wash them, they shrink back. And that's in cold wash with hang dry. The other day, I decided to do my own laundry, and I threw everything in, and I put it through on cold wash. Great. And then it kind of slipped my mind. I just took everything out and threw it all in the dryer and turned it on. And then an hour later, when it finished drying, I realized, oh yeah, I forgot my jeans were in the laundry. So I ended up drying these ones on hot, extra dry, but it turned out fine. I just put them on. They were a little snug to put on at first, but after 10 minutes, they were stretched out back to normal. I think the inseam has shrunk a little bit, but again, it's no biggie, no big deal. And so they still fit fine. They're okay.
Great.
It really depends.
Okay, well, a big thank you to Garrett and Max. They taught us all about shrinkage, and I didn't even have to go to the pool. There you go. So, moving onwards, I think we're going to talk a little bit about some previews here. We've got some little sneak peeks, a little vision into the future. We're going to get into our kind of our profit mode here and talk about some upcoming releases. I know those heavyweight red elephants you guys saw last week was a big success. You really liked that one. It's super exciting. So, let's talk about this new fabric over here. Over here we have this really cool. Whoa! We lost our notes over there.
Yeah.
So we got the zip chart coat here, showing off one of my patterns over here. So again, the zip chart coats are really cool. Just want to kind of like show them off here. This fabric, I actually kind of forgot the name of.
It's the jungle cloth.
Oh, the jungle cloth.
So it's jungle cloth. It comes in tan. It's going to come in navy and like an army kind of olive drab color. So the jungle cloth is really what it is. It's just a fancy word for like a micro or mini whale corduroy. So if you get really close on here, I don't know, does it focus that close? Yeah. So you'll see that it's actually just a really small corduroy.
Wow.
And it feels really nice. It's got kind of this really soft texture, but it's hard to tell that it's corduroy. And this one's a medium, so it's not going to fit me. But should I? Max can put it on.
Yeah, Max, go for it.
So this is the zip chore coat pattern. But here's the thing. When we made these, I realized this is basically a kind of a military-esque fabric that has been used in the past. If you're a repro guy, if you're into surplus, if you're into military things like I am, this may look a little bit familiar to you. And I'm going to say this is not a repro jacket, but it definitely has an N1 deck jacket vibe to it. And it's going to be available in the navy and the green, which again kind of mirrors the N1 deck jacket in terms of the colors. And once you wash this and wear this, it's going to, you know, really soften up a bunch. And so yeah, I'm super excited about this one. I think you guys are going to love it. I think it looks really nice, especially in this pattern. And I can't wait till we get production in so I can have a size small for myself. I kind of want to like stencil my initials onto the chest or something.
Stencil it? Or stencil or get reset it, change stitch it or whatever.
No, stencil it.
Stencil it.
To keep it you know, authentic.
Yeah.
Let's do a little spin. Yeah, nice, very nice. So it's almost like a summertime N1 because there's no alpaca in it, but it looks great. Okay, and next, where's our other thing we wanted to tease?
Very special pair of jeans right over here. Whoa.
Okay.
So this is a really, really cool pair. I saw this a while ago, like a sample being produced in the factory, and I got pretty hyped up. I know if you guys watched the live stream, you've seen a little preview of this. But this is, again, one of our kind of a new jean of a new line we're doing. And this, of course, is the Mexican Day of the Dead jean. I want to show off this.
Dia de los Muertos.
That's right. Look at that little patch.
So the patch is made by Jose Ruiz. His artist name is Koopa, and he's a Mexican tattoo artist. So he did this really cool kind of like Day of the Dead, some dancing skeletons with the flowers and stuff. I really love this veg tan patch. It's going to age beautifully. But, I mean, that's really cool. But you know what's even cooler? Well, I'm going to bury the lead. We got the short slub fabric here, which, again, looks beautiful when it fades. I know right now it looks just like another pair of blue jeans, but this is going to have a really nice streaky fade. And I can already see a little bit of hairiness on there. So these are going to fade beautifully.
It's pretty fuzzy for a pair of Samurai jeans. I've noticed that right away.
Yeah. And then flip it over. And what do you see? It looks like Mexican blanket on your pocket. So it's got double selvage coin pocket. So I think that's a really cool feature. And oh, I forgot to mention, we're gonna do a whole video on this, so don't worry about it. We're gonna go over every single detail. But the fabric, the yarns is made of 100% Mexican upland cotton. So this is 100% Mexican jean.
That is extra cool.
I know, right? So we got the Mexican patch, we got the cool Mexican blanket, and then when you flip up the cuff, there you go. You get the, I think it's called serape stripe, right? Yeah, serape stripe.
Head nod there.
So serape stripe on the selvage and the coin pocket, 100% Mexican upland cotton. Beautiful fader, beautiful patch, beautiful coin pocket. These ones were very popular when we sold these for wholesale. So I think they're going to be very popular as well with you guys. And that's why I wanted to show them off. And then lastly, we have a special guest appearance.
Special guest appearance.
To show off.
One and only. Let's have a loud round of applause there in YouTube land for one and only.
Oh my God, you guys, I hate so much being on camera. I hate it so much. But I had to come because I happened to be wearing, I wasn't going to wear this like whatever, but I happened to be wearing one of our fall winter 24 shirts for women. This is a Rumi shirt. So I don't know if you're familiar with this fit, but it's like you don't ever have to borrow your boyfriend's or your husband's shirts anymore because we made the perfect oversized shirt for women. It has like, see, if you're wearing your boyfriend's shirt, your shoulder's gonna be like here and it's gonna be long and whatever. But look, it's exactly where it should be. And it's long and it's cozy without being like oversized and dumpy and frumpy. So I had to show this. I'm gonna get off now because I'm sick. I'm probably gonna start coughing and it's gonna be super awkward. But just so you know, we have a version for spring 24, which will be on sale, 15% off. And it's the linen ecru, which is so good for summer, super easy breezy, like amazing. And it's been doing well at wholesale level, so I know you're going to love it. So that's it for me, bye.
All right. Thanks, Tammy.
A million thank yous.
A rare Tammy appearance. If you want to see more of Tammy, please hit the like button and put a comment down below that says we want more Tammy, because we all want more Tammy in the videos. Anyways, okay, so we're running low on time here, so I think it's time for Terry's pick of the week.
All right, so I got a special pick of the week here. You guys know how it goes. If you put a word, special word of the week, in the comment section of your order, there's a special chance to win a little prize every week. And it's chosen random over here. And we have a special winner for this week over here. So this week's winner, we have Emily from Colorado Springs in Colorado. And Emily got the word of the right. Absolutely correct over here. The word was mala in terms of Sichuan cooking. That's right. So I didn't really give you any hints there. People weren't quite too sure what the mala was. I was talking about spice, kind of inspired by the spicy chips we had over there. So I love a good mala hot pot. There's all kinds of different mala flavors you can have there, quite numbing. Some people really deal the numb really well. Other people can really get a little bit numb over the
la and la means.
So the la, you might know that's spice. It's a Chinese word for spice there. But the ma, that's kind of like a numbing effect. So if you have Sichuan peppercorns, grab them at your Asian grocer, kind of like taste them for a little bit. You look at a tingling, numbing feeling on your tongue, like something might be going wrong.
Lips.
Yeah, and your lips. And you feel like something's going wrong, but something is actually going very right. And it's a really, really cool like flavor that you don't often see, especially in Western cuisine. So it's a very rare flavor. I hit it with a ma. Try it next time you guys are out. I especially like the there is a braised fish dish. You might see the Sichuan there. You got like this big white fish kind of bubbling away in a big soup full of chilies and like peppercorns and stuff. That's a really, really good one with a big ma flavor. So, and of course, it's the ma from mapo tofu, which you might know. Same ma. Anyway, that's it for the trip. So Emily, you ordered this really cool country shirt. It's your second one over here. You wrote us a lovely note. We read the whole thing. We do actually appreciate all the feedback we get from you guys. And you have this lovely country shirt over here. And this nice blue-green pattern. Yeah, so this is a nice country shirt. So we do hope you enjoy this one. We're going to send you a little bag. You've seen this before. You know it. You love it. We got this cool little bag. A little bonus just to say thank you very much for being a super fan. And don't worry, if you didn't get the bag, everyone gets a little special keychain from us and some stickers and a little like handwritten note, a little bit of a love letter from someone here at the team. Anyway, without further ado, this brings us right to the very end of the video where I will have the very last word of the week. Not the very last word, last section of the video, but it will be the word of the week. So then this week's word, I have to kind of look it up over here, make sure I get the pronunciation right. It is pertinacious.
Pertinacious?
Pertinacious, that's right, pertinacious. Mala was a little bit hard in the dictionary, nothing comes up. But pertinacious, I think you'll have fun with that one there. So thank you very much. Put the word pertinacious in the comment section of your order. It's going to be like the sale word, I guess. There'll be a lot of pertinacious orders. So yeah, put that order in the comment section of your order and you'll be entered at random to win a little prize from us. And enjoy. Everyone gets a keychain. If you want the Indigo's zine magazine, let us know. If it's Slime Buster, any request, drop in the comment section. We love to read it. We love the feedback. We love reading the YouTube comments, the Instagram comments, the DMs, everything. So a huge thank you from us to you. As always, like, subscribe. We'll see you next time. And that's all. Lots of love. Bye-bye.